reputation still valid. Ask.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Bucks have a tight-knit locker room. Pat Connaughton says we've got great leaders on our team and they're humble. So we have that confidence, but it's not cockiness. And I think that line is very important. Guys, it helps Milwaukee stay hungry.
And they've proven that it works. And they're looking for more. David, thank you. And the Houston Rockets starting five. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the three, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And with the season started up, these teams, Clark, certainly looking to hit the ground running this year.
Kevin, first impressions are important. A strong performance now in the early going can really alleviate some of the stress and bumps down the line and help your team build some positive momentum.
So the Bucks win the tip. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. Green inside. Defended by Allen. And there's Green on the assist by Smith.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. Şengün with the rebound. Holiday against Smith. The pass to Green. Pass to Şengün. The shot missing. Good D by Lopez. Martin against Middleton. On the wing, Holiday. The tray. That shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
No good on the free throw. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
So he comes up empty at the line. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Now here is Holiday. 9 points last game, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Porter kicks to Green. And the rejection by Giannis. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Passes it to Allen. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
You know, I think you're cooked the moment Antetokounmpo just gets the ball inside. I mean, he's got touch to go with his length and strength.
And it's Green missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Middleton the pass to Holiday. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Here's Lopez, and again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And the first one drops. And the Rockets making a change here. Christopher's checked in. Goon hits them both. Clark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Here's Green. Pass to Şengün. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Brook Lopez. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
He misses the free throw. Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
No good on the second free throw.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
Now here's Green. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. The pass to Smith. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. It's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The first free throw is good.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
And the Rockets making a change here. Garuba's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
5 to shoot. Nice shot by Smith.
And a guy who hit 44% from three in college, Smith is an elite outside shooter.
Middleton inside the three-point line. For the Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Smith the pass to Christopher. Back to Smith. Outside Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith sets the pick for Washington. It's rebounded by Portis.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Crowder with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Portis a screen on Smith. Here's Holiday. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Washington passes to Christopher. Back to Washington. Smith sets the pick for Washington. Martin wide open. He fires. He nails it. And we're tied up.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
And the Bucks decide to take their first timeout here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
some changes here for the Bucks. Joe Ingles is checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Portis finds Crowder. Here is Carter. He's covered by Washington. And here's Carter. Pass to Ingles. Down low. To end the cold streak. Shot by Crowder, no good. Rockets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Christopher. He's defended by Connaughton. Christopher, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Portis a screen on Washington. Ingles in the corner from past the arc. The Rockets pull it in. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Ingles. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That is his first foul of the game. Justin Holiday's checked in for Josh Christopher.
Justin Holiday.
There's 1:34 left in the first quarter of the game. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Carter, and they get it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Washington. Pass to Tate. Over Ingles. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Milwaukee in the lead. Connaughton kicks to Crowder. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Now, Washington. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. There's the pass to Tate. Shoots the 3. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Carter down low. Washington's on him. Portis. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Tate kicks to Holiday. Pass to Tate. Shoots over Portis. He can't get that one. Here's Garuba. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
14.
It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Green, also Washington out there, and it's Şengün in at center. Now here's Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Ingles passes to Antetokounmpo. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Giannis has got 6 points.
And with Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
Green against Ingles. Sweet move, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
That free throw, no good.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy's just fun to watch.
And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in, and then for Houston, Martin's checked in for Justin Holiday, and it's Josh Christopher in for Washington. And he's good on the second. Bucks leading by 4. Holiday sets the pick for Middleton over Green. Middleton can't get it to go. Rocket shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Here's Christopher. No points in the game yet for him. From 12 feet out, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Christopher following the bucket by the Bucks. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here's Middleton. Passes it to Giannis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing a foul and still getting the shot off.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line.
And he can't get the first one.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Smith checked in for Houston. Good on the second free throw. Rockets trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's the floater. And it's good for 2.
An underrated part of Green's game is the ability to see the floor and make his teammates better.
And Holiday kicks to Allen. Lopez passes to Middleton. And the 3-ball is good. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Green passes to Şengün. Here's Christopher. Shot clock at 5. Tries from 10. That one off the back iron and out. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Holiday. Makes it off the glass. Holiday's got 6.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. 5th best, the Bucks.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
And here are the Rockets now. It's a 10-point game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Green, no luck. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And there's the drive. They get it again. 2 points. That one goes. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Smith. 9 points last game out. Holiday against Green. Here's Giannis. The second effort. He lays it in. Giannis has got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Smith against Giannis. To halt the run. Green, no luck. Bucks leading by 14. Right side Holiday. And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Lopez sets a screen for Middleton. For Martin. Here's Lopez. And at last, they get one to fall. Lopez has got his second basket of the night. Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston making a switch. Garuba's checked in.
And taking a look now at the stats for Green. Some last season stats for him. Last season put up about 17 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Rockets trail by 16. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Pass to Christopher. To end the drought. Drops in the tray. Christopher's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Antetokounmpo against Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks, winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
The first one falls. Players Park, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, and some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
He's perfect from the line this time. Rockets trail by 18. Washington with it. On the wing, Holiday. Smith outside. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Washington. To the middle, here's Tate, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lopez, a screen on Tate. And they double up Giannis. Stolen by Holiday. And the pass to Washington. Back to Holiday. Houston moving it around. Here's Garuba. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Garuba's got 5 now.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Lopez, a screen on Tate. Lopez outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Lopez has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Carter against Washington. Pass to Tate. To the inside. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
And here is Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jabari Smith picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Bucks with some changes. Jay Crowder's checked in for Lopez. And it's Joe Ingles in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Rockets trail by 15. Outside Holiday to the paint. Here's Washington. And they get it back. Tate against Ingles. Tate kicks to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Right side, Portis. He dishes it to Ingles. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Holiday finds Tate. Washington against Carter. Now, here's Washington. Tight defense on him. Holiday with the 3. Passes it to Tate. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. Bucks leading by 15. Crowder the pass to Connaughton. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Crowder. Over Washington. And again, the Bucks miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Holiday kicks to Washington. The pass to Tate. And he banks in the layup. Tate's only got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Bucks on top. They lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Tremendous job finding the big dudes and letting them work. Great physicality, and it ain't all about the three ball, is it, big fella?
Nope, elbows are on the way.
Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Nets matchup, this one is a coin flip, a 50-50 game on paper. Pretty even talent-wise. It's going to come down to execution.
Yeah, it should be a good one. I'll be watching on my tablet.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. A talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Now, here's Porter. Let's go. A rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Now Porter, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Porter passes to Smith. It's stolen by Allen. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Outside Holiday. Lopez, a screen on Porter. Here's Holiday, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes, and then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived, and a title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
That one is off.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
And he sinks the second. You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Good on the triple. Porter's got 5 now.
Sneaking out to the corner, Porter Jr. He's somebody you cannot afford to lose track of.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Right side, Antetokounmpo uses the glass to finish the layup. 17 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Houston.
Substitution for the Rockets. Josh Christopher.
Here's Christopher. Smith outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
The Rockets have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. First one falls for him.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Both free throws good from Smith.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Smith against Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Green.
There you see how tough Holiday is. He simply pressed and forced the issue there and got the defense to overcommit.
The Bucks have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Here's Christopher, guarded by Holiday. Martin with the screen for Smith. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Middleton against Martin. Middleton can't get it to go.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Green passes to Christopher. Offensive rebound. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the numbers here for Drew Holiday? Coming off a terrific season, he averaged 18 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Here's Christopher. Just 5 on the clock. Smith for 3. Allen with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Giannis inside. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Smith sets the pick for Green. Another miss by Houston.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Back to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis inside. Started by Green. Chalk up 2 there. Giannis has got 21.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside, Green. to end the run. The shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Giannis. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Timeout called, the Rockets. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Joe Ingles in for Antetokounmpo. Rockets trail by 21. Pass to Şengün. Back to Washington. Outside Martin. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And they also showed up in terms of that three-point percentage. Top 5 in our league. That is a huge positive for this group.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for them on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous. Now Middleton. He's got 5. Ingles with the screen for Middleton. Passes to Ingles for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Christopher. Outside for Martin. Lets the 3 fly, and Chris Middleton pulls it down.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 12. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
First free throw is good.
They're shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding the lead late.
A different look for Milwaukee. Jay Crowder's checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. And then for Houston, Garuba's checked in. And it's Jayshawn Tate in for Martin. And Portis drains both of them.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Let's take a look at Joe Ingles. Here are his numbers. Last season's performance for him. Last season, put up about 7 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Holiday finds Washington. Now, here's Tate. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Tate, a screen on Carter. Here's Washington. That one goes. Count it.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here is Carter. Takes a 3. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got 7 rebounds in the game. Washington with it to the inside. On the wing, Holiday. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bucks. To the wing on the left. Portis inside the three-point line. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And here is Washington. Tate kicks to Holiday. 5 to shoot. There's the pick. Houston needs to get a shot off. From 17 feet out. That one a little long. Milwaukee leading by 21. Carter outside. Here's Portis. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Portis has got 7 points.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's the teardrop. It's not going to go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Washington passes to Tate. There's a good screen. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Drew Holiday has checked in for Milwaukee. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Smith has checked in. Pass to Tate. 4 on the shot clock. No good on that one. Great D that time from Portis.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Smith, the pass to Christopher. Fires for 3. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the pass to Ingles. Here's Portis. It's rebounded by Houston. .30 seconds left in the third. Tate against Ingles. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Bucks. Holiday's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Crowder. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Bucks leading by 23. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Christopher in at the point guard position.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Smith outside. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range, Milwaukee. No good that time either.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Green against Allen. And it's Green missing. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Green. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, What are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Bucks leading by 23. Down low, here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Aggressive move that time by Holiday. He's the engine that makes this offense churn.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Jalen Green at the line for one.
Free throw, no good for Green. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And it's Carter penetrating out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
And for Houston, they're shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Porter kicks to Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know, the league this year opting not to schedule any games on Election Day, continuing to encourage people to vote. I love this. So, folks, on Tuesday, November 8th, make sure to get to the polls or send in your ballot. You've got to make your voice heard and use the power of your vote.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Holiday looking for an opening. Ingles in the corner from the arc. And the jump by Giannis.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. When you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, they're doing really good work at the free throw line this half. I think that bodes well for their chances to close this game out.
Outside, Green. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Passes it to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, the kick out to Porter.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long arms. I mean, he excels at using them no matter who he's defending.
Here's Young. And the dunk by Giannis.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Smith dishes to Green, and there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Şengün, outside Martin. Houston moving it around.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Martin against Middleton. Over Martin. Middleton can't get it to go.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Green against Ingles. Looking to get it going. And it's Green missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the basket by Ingles.
Antetokounmpo is a player who does a little bit of everything and all of it really well. Check out that pass.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Porter finds Smith. To the paint, and stolen by Portis. Holiday against Porter. Holiday the pass to Portis. Portis a screen on Smith. Back to Portis. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Martin. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside, Green. They need this. That's tipped.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around. And it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
The jump hook, and Giannis with the basket on the assist from Ingles. Ingles has got 3 assists tonight. Green against Ingles. And it's Green missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And it's good, 2 points. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside, Green. Pass to Porter. Back to Green. To the inside, Smith. Outside for Martin. Now the pass to Smith. Clock at 6. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Floats one, and it's Green missing. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Rockets shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. On the wing, Green. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after Jalen Green's miss. 1:36 left in the game. Kicks to Martin. Pass to Şengün. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup, a 1-0 record against Houston.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Now here's Green, following the miss by Giannis.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now Green. It's rebounded by Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes the average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.